Hi, Mark Hennebury here from Solidwoodmachinery. A little bit of an update on the Maka. I now have it ready and ready to put in the crate. I'm going to crate it up this evening and ship it out tomorrow. So I made a few changes to the electrical panel. I originally did up a drawing for the electrical panel. Started putting everything in, set up the drawing, set up all the test solenoid valves and air clamps and stuff, and did up a drawing, put in the transformer and main disconnect and a motor on, off and reversing switch, and then the control switches, motor relay, feed relay, chip clearance relay, power relay, proximity sensor relay, and the clamp relay. Drew up all the circuits, tested them, checked them on a bench here, built the panel, wired it up and put it in the machine. Everything worked except when I put the manual feed here. Every time I hit the start buttons, the feed would start to feed. The head would move off of the end stop, the clamps and the motor would click in and start, and as soon as the relays clicked in, these relays would cut out and it would go back and start and back and forth and back and forth. So I'm not sure what was wrong with it, so I took it all out, went over all the wiring, checked all the circuits. They all seem to make sense, color coded them, checked them all again, straightened up a few of the wires and cut a few wires out, and cleaned the circuit up, put it back in, tested it, same thing. So it's not the circuits. What I believe is just these, when the head moves off the end stop and these relays snap in, they seem to be sucking power from these and cutting them out. So what I did was redrew a new circuit and simplified it as much as I could. So I cut out the chip clearance relay. I removed that relay and then did the chip removal on this one from down here on the feed solenoid. So I have one feed relay, starts the feed, and this is just an interrupt. The chip removal is just an interrupt on the current to the solenoid here. So I got rid of that relay that was there. Then I managed to remove the clamp relay and set that up so that the clamps operate off the end stop. So as soon as the head feeds off of the end stop here, that triggers the clamps on. When the head feeds up and hits the proximity sensor, that cuts the feed unit off, returns the head back. It hits the end stop, that shuts off the motor, proximity sensors. Everything worked fine, no bugs, no problems. So that's the new circuit, super simple, clean, minimum amount of relays. So that's over here in the machine. Works fine. I haven't had any problems with it. I've tested it a bunch of times and it's working quite well. So what I'm going to do is take this off of here, lower this, and we'll just give it a test. Make sure I get everything out of the way. Okay, now I have to hook the power up onto here. I'm gonna have to put this camera down for a second. Okay, so now I have the power hooked up That's the main power on button. Let's lift the cover up so we can see what's going on. So this is the main disconnect. That's the power on, and this tipping operation is in automatic, and I have to push the clamps in both start buttons at the same time, so hang on there. So the clamps come down, feed unit comes in. This is a preset depth stop here. Now let's do that again. We've got clamps, feed unit. This is the proximity sensor coming into the depth stop. Head goes back, clamps come up, everything's honky-dory. I've got the motor switched off at the moment. Let's have a little look. Don't know where the screwdriver is to turn the motor on. But anyhow, everything's working fine. I'm going to get this crated up and ship it off tomorrow. It was a lot of fun, but the wiring was a struggle. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Talk to you all soon. Bye.